Hello, welcome
guys.
to the Relative Shenanigans Awards 2025.
Yes, this is our first year doing it, and if it goes well, then we'll continue it for years to come.
So we've got a bunch of games around here, and we're going to talk about different awards that they have won.
And we're your hosts, Jaden
And Caleb.
Alright, let's get into it.
So we or I will mention when there are different opinions, like maybe you like this game better for the award and I like it better for an award.
Yeah, it's each of our favorites or each of the winner for that category.
Note, you do not have to watch any of our previous videos, I feel like, to understand this one. Some
True.
videos will go back and say, go watch that one.
And I think if you've watched our other videos, you might be like, oh, they're going to say this, or she loves this game. But if you haven't, then it's a mystery.
Yep, we're going to keep it brief. Okay, so we've got the board games category now. So, loved for a long time. The winner is, for me, is for us, is Family Feud.
Yes, we love Family Feud. We played it on a computer, like old computer when we were little. We had it on a disc. Now we have the game.
We were even hyped for the Steve Harvey electronic one on the phone. It was really bad. It did not work.
But anyway, we can all agree we love Family Feud. We love Steve Harvey.
We even have a video game of it. Not specifically this version, but we had the Platinum.
I do think that's the best one.
Yes.
Out of all the ones we've played, the Steve's All-Stars edition looks the best, plays the best.
And your game that you've loved
This is
for a long
another
time.
childhood classic. Clue. So we had an older box. It was deteriorating. We had to get a new one. But, I mean, hey, look at this. Clue. I love it. We have escapes. We have
a social deduction
Clue
version.
Conspiracy. We have
Clue FX over
Clue
there.
FX. Many different versions because we love it. Great game. I love the murder mystery aspect. And it's pretty simple.
Yeah. It also kind of started, I feel like it started deduction games.
Yes.
So the next category is most loved all around. So let's start with one that our family has loved rather than the one
Let's show you our winners.
Yeah. Our winners are Herd Mentality. Every time that we have played this, people have usually enjoyed it. Wanted to play it again. I even bought an expansion, but returned it because I'm like, I'm not going to play with this.
The Christmas pack would have been fun. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
You just didn't see the use.
Yeah.
But yeah, played it with a ton of people. They all love it. It's so simple. They call it a pink cow or the pink elephant.
The pink pig.
Or the pink pig. They don't know what animal it is, but they always ask for more.
Yes, Herd Mentality is a very fun one that you can throw in a party with your family, your friends, all that. I'm not going to organize.
And it's so simple.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's very simple.
I know they give you papers, but I've honestly played without papers. I'm like, I don't care to write it down.
Yeah.
And we all trust each other.
I'm glad they have that because if you're a cheater, then yes, please use the paper. But if people
Or
can
whiteboards.
Trust you, yeah.
Whiteboards. We have other games, as you can tell, with whiteboards we use.
And the second winner is
Blim. Blim.
So we haven't actually, a board gamer taught us this game. Wasn't me, wasn't Jaden, wasn't our sisters, our family. It was actually someone who hosts a game night.
We learned this at a board game club. Loved it so much we had to buy it from them.
And it has been loved all around.
Awesome.
Now you may be thinking, how did this win when your family didn't play much of it, but other people did? Because other people did. We weren't just counting our family in this one. But a lot of them are counting just our family. But this one, the board game night, people loved it. We enjoyed it. We played it with some other friends and family. They had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anyone
who plays it enjoys it. At first they're like, oh, how do you play that game? But the mat, the cats in space, the little strategy of which cat do I want to send on the rocket ship? Do I want to get off or do I want to stay? It's little bits of strategy, but it works.
It's simple enough and strategic enough that the kids will still enjoy it. Your kids. The kids will still enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Indeed. Next is most innovative. which we have a new one that has never been talked about before. Credits to you for buying it.
Yes, this is what I got my brother for Christmas.
Team. So this one, if you look right here, there are 8 awards, 9 that it won. And we're just like...
And now it's going to be 10. Or more.
So we were...
Stay tuned.
I actually was going to return this game later, but we have played it since then, and we have really enjoyed it.
Guys, he's the problem.
Sorry. Okay. But it is really cool, since we've never talked about it. You are piloting an airplane working with someone else, which it does have kind of a problem of limited communication, but they pull it off well. Usually limited communication can feel very annoying, because I'm like, I have all these cards that can help you, why can't I communicate? It's like the variant on Pandemic where you can't communicate the cards with people.
Exactly.
Where we just played the cards
look at how cool this box is. It is just a great game all around.
The reason that it's in Most Innovative is because I've never seen things like this. There is so many components, so many modules that makes it feel so unique.
And even the little dial things you turn,
the switches,
they're just squares in there. And they can all be removed.
A small problem I have is moving down those cards, if you get it from the game. These cards will move down as you go. And sometimes it feels like they don't shift that well. But it's fine, I guess. Because it still works well.
The game I would compare this to the most is Forbidden Island series. You're working together to do an adventure, but it really is so different because you're flying a plane. It's like you have to turn on the flaps, but don't turn on the flaps before you do this and that. You're literally piloting and co-piloting. I'm a better co-pilot, honestly.
I'm a better pilot, I guess. But the thing that separates this from other ones is it has a diced, I don't know how to say it. But it has a dice tutorial, however you want to say it, where it teaches you the game as you play. It kind of felt kiddish since this game is ages 12 and up. I kind of felt like they were treating me like a 12-year-old.
They gave you extra instructions just in case you needed it. It was very thorough, which you'd rather be too thorough than not thorough enough. But it did drag on.
Yeah,
the tutorial.
When there was examples... I'm like, okay, I get the examples. You don't need to teach me an example. Like, where should this go? And I'm like, I'm not 12.
No, it's smart because it's seeing if you learned what you just had.
Yeah, it was just, it's a fine tutorial. Though
okay, let's be positive. We love this game. Could easily be one of our new favorites. Great co-op game. Beautiful artwork. Very innovative.
So
with
many
all
scenarios.
the little switches and the directions on the plane.
Something I really enjoy about this is if you know some co-op games, you will get abilities and then they'll be discarded. You can't have them anymore. In this one, you will always have concentration or the mug of coffee because once you get rid of them from the board, they stay with you. You get up to 3 the whole game. Do you get what I mean?
No.
I'm making a joke. The mugs of coffee...
You can use them as many times as you want. So you don't only get 3 to use. I mean, they give you 3 cups, and anytime you put a dice down, you put the coffee cup in there, and then once it's used, you put it out. But you can do that as many times as you want.
Yes, what I mean is they don't go away from the game entirely. It's not like, oh, I took a cup of coffee for concentration, now get it out of this game.
Yeah, it's not like the re-roll dice where you can only do it twice in the game.
Yeah.
So why is it the most innovative? You're flying a plane, you're doing the dials, you're doing the flaps, you're doing... I've never seen a game like that.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's one of our winners.
And very awarded, which it has best co-op, best 2-player, which there's not many that we've played, so...
Let's show the second.
Oh, yeah, not cutting. Next is Jaws.
I've talked about it. I love it. It's so creative. There's 2 different stages, which makes me think this one's more innovative. So that's his most innovative.
Yeah, that was mine. Yeah.
This is mine. The first stage, you're going around the island trying to track the shark with little elements from the movie. And then the second, which is the best, you're...
fighting the shark.
Yeah, you're fighting the shark. It's hard to explain.
Trying
but
not
it's
to
the
have
most
your
cool.
boat broken, but you're targeting the shark each turn, moving around the boat, and trying to track where the shark's going to be so you can shoot it in the face.
Yeah, but it's like you can either target this one, or this one, and there's different things that will happen on each. And then the people will try and target the shark. So yeah, can the shark destroy the boat or kill the people before
the shark is killed?
Before the whole boat's broken. Oh yeah, before the shark is killed. Just very cool. I've never seen a game in 2 phases like this. And the aspect of... I mean, the second phase is so cool. Just going around, do you want to break this piece? Oh, you try and break it, but we hit you, so now you go down on health. There's just so much to this game.
Do be warned, the game is
It's
pretty
amazing.
complicated, but, I mean, I don't know if it's more complicated than Sky Team is all I'd say.
And I think it's the most innovative because they added so many new elements I've never seen in a game just to make it Jaws themed.
Our most played games in 2025, for me, was One Night Werewolf. Did not play it much with my family, but oh my gosh. But I did play it with my board game club and other people and stuff like that, but I did play some with my family.
And you played with the expansions too, not
Yeah.
just One Night Werewolf.
Yeah,
you also
One
did
Night
the day
Daybreak.
pack,
The One Night Daybreak.
which you can combine. So it's technically this box upside down.
Yeah,
It's technically this box, but has the additional character.
Yeah, this has the additional
upside
characters.
down.
Yeah, I'll fix it. There we go. But yes, One Night Ultimate Werewolf. I love this game so much, and I have enjoyed every time I've played, even if... enjoyed every time I've played. And it's short. There's a lot of rules in there. I'm repeating things. Let's go to the next one.
No, you can say even if. What's the one thing? This is his most
Even if some people
played
have
game
brought
this
it
year.
down for me.
Okay, that happens.
You won't have a perfect game every time.
So
but-
why is it your most played game? Because you play it at...
Because I played
At
it
your
with my board game club
club?
so many times. I was a club favorite.
Awesome.
And then...
Do you
our-
think
sorry.
that's a overall favorite then? No, actually no. Yeah, it can't be because our family doesn't like it.
Yeah, okay, so we do want to clarify, when we show this one, we mean all the games that were like this one. Like...
Okay, so
yeah, you get to
here's
show it.
here's the list. My first favorite I'd play all the time. So fun, so replayable. Spite and Malice. Then you introduced me to Skippo. So it's Skippo. And now it is Skippo Masters.
So it's all 3 of those together has made this streak of
So
playthroughs.
probably Skippo and Skippo Masters, if we're not counting Spite and Malice. But just those kind of games where you have to go from 1 to 12, and then the Skippo Masters makes it where you have to pay coins for some cards, or pay coins to continue playing after a card, or pay coins to grab someone else's card. It adds coins. Very, very fun addition to Skippo. I really do love it. And this one, I think... What did it change from Skippo? More wilds?
So now, it did give you more cards, but now there's tolls on the cards where you have to pay it to continue your turn. There's coins to make a card substitute, so I could play
Yes,
a 3,
that's
pay
the
4
best.
3, pay 4 coins, and then I have to play a 5, or have to play the next card in sequence. Or I can pay a coin to buy a card from someone.
No. Oh wait, we do that too. So why is this the most played game? Because it's so replayable. I feel like every time something different happens, sure you might have one stale game of, oh, I need a 2, I need a 2, I need a 2. But let's say you need a 2 and you have 2 coins. This fixes that. Really fun game. I think we've played with up to like 3 people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend with a ton of people. It is more fun with 2, 3.
I think the only tiny negative you have is you don't get why when you distribute the coins back to people, it goes in an even order.
I do
Or,
think
like,
that's a
clockwise.
little dumb, because then it's like I'm giving my coins to other people. But it's part of the game, and I obviously love it, because I keep playing it.
Indeed. Next is Most Beautiful, so let's start off with another one.
Can we
I
start
have
with my favorite first?
Sure. Well, back to another one that we have just talked about, Sky Team.
I mean, look at this. We're just talking about the box, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at this box. The blue and the orange contrasting colors. The people look normal. The plane is flying in. You can see the action with all the swirls. And it tells you enough about the game. You have pilot, co-pilot, the plane, and just, I love it. I love the colors. And each side, not that one.
That one is the contents of the game.
Is good. I just love the
and then
artwork.
yeah, even the bottom
Can
one.
I show too? All the awards, and then even the bottom one, just action packed, and I love the blue and orange contrast. Oh, and I just saw this. That's the runway thing for the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Just very beautifully done.
And the one that, once again, we have never talked about before is literally displayed on a wall.
It's an artwork.
Canvas.
You can hang it up on the wall, so we had to include it, you guys.
Note, when you buy the game brand new, there's going to be a sticker on the seal. So it will say Canvas, but once you take it off, the sticker is gone, and now you can only see the name on here
So look,
and here.
it literally has a hole so you can hang it up like a picture. Because it's artwork.
Yes, but this game is so beautiful. I just played it, and I did have a lot of fun with it.
Oh my gosh, and look, it's literally like a canvas, like the wood, and then you can see a little bit of paint coming off the, not like actually coming off, but like drawn where it looks like you spilled a little on the sides, or it didn't quite cover. That is the coolest detail.
And the really cool thing about this game...
Oh, and there's a puzzle piece.
Yeah, the really cool thing about this game is if you get the expansions, those can be hung up as well, and they make one big picture.
Really cool.
But yeah, it goes with the route of sliding it out instead of like a box where you lift it.
And even the font of canvas.
Yes.
Sometimes I call it Canva, but...
That's a website.
But literally, a game called Canvas, you can hang it on the wall. It has to win Most Beautiful. It's literally an artwork.
Yeah, for the actual gameplay, you're building paintings by combining 3 cards with one background and trying to score the most points by getting like all the colors, different symbols, different amounts of the symbols.
Beautiful.
And yes, it is very beautiful.
And so is this one. And beautiful in their own way.
Camel Up is beautiful in its own way.
Oh.
So best box organization goes to Camel Up. The cover is not for us.
It's not winning any
But-
awards for the cover. This is not Most Beautiful. What they did wrong is just... What's it called when they make the
Uncanny
people?
Valley.
Uncanny Valley. All the people look weirdly real. And it's weird.
But the thing for best organization is if I lift this box and take out this stuff, I would like to show you how organized this is.
Wow.
It's very nice.
They have different pockets for everything. Just so beautiful.
Yes. And even if we were going best
I think the
function-
dice could have had a smaller holder, honestly.
Yeah.
But other than that...
Another good thing, best function of the board. Oh, the
Oh,
palm tree.
I want to show them again.
Yeah, that's
Literally
definitely a better job.
everything has a space. If you shake it, nothing is coming out.
Unless you shake it upside down.
Beautifully done. And all the coins in their slots.
Yes.
Beautiful organization.
So very nice for Camel Up, except it's not winning any awards for the cover. But we will see if or the other games that won awards.
Yes.
So next is best co-op. I don't know if this is your favorite co-op, but it's definitely mine.
This is its third award. Let's show it.
Sky Team. So this has already won best cooperative game 3 times from different award people.
Wow.
And even Game of the Year. Anyways. So yes, we have talked about Sky Team countless times. So all we want to say is great theme, great mechanics. There is so much you can do to change the difficulty and add new modules. Even in real time if you want that.
Oh, we should have said that in the most innovative.
Yeah.
Add that in.
But there is so much. It just looks good. The interesting part to me, though, is the setup. You have to put these adhesives on the board and then stick them together instead of it being a double-layered board.
I really think, though, the way that they make it only 2-player makes it feel like I can't do the game without you.
Yes.
Even if I'm the captain, I need my co-captain, or you're the pilot, I need... Not pilot. Captain, co-captain?
Co-pilot and pilot.
Sorry, co-pilot, pilot. I keep saying captain. It just feels like the best collaborative game. Like, let's land this plane together. And there's different meeting conditions you have to follow.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be center, it has to be less than this, all the flaps need to be activated, have to initiate the brakes. And so it really, theming-wise, feels like you're landing a plane.
Okay,
It's the coolest thing.
want to correct and say, to win, you need this to be horizontal. You need to clear all the airplanes out of the path, right there. You need to have all the switches except for the brakes. You don't need the brakes, but you need at least one to win it. Otherwise, you cannot stop. And you crash.
All the flaps, all the...
And I think...
What are they called?
The landing gear and the flaps. And the final thing you need to do at the end of the round... the final round, you need to have a number smaller than the brake number.
And like Forbidden Desert, there are lots of ways you can lose.
Yes.
But work together, and you'll try your best to win it.
Yes, definitely. If you crash into a plane, you lose. If you get your plane to the end, but your location is not there, you lose because your plane has overshot there.
Yep.
Yeah, they do a really good job of making the lose thematic.
Yep. Exactly.
Another way to lose is if your plane moves too far, you go in a spin and can't control it anymore.
Yep.
But yeah, that's
you gotta work together, great co-op game, and fly the plane to the airport.
We have played this, I believe, 4 times now, I believe. What? We played it with the tutorial, we played it normally, we played it with a difficulty. I think we played it 3 times.
I think 2.
We played it 3. I know. So yeah, Sky Team, very fun. And if you're new to board games, if you look at watch the tutorial, I think you're still going to have a lot of fun with it.
After the tutorial, you'll have fun with it.
Yeah.
We're not going to lie, the tutorial is not the most fun part of the game.
Do you agree that it...
But it's worth it, because once you understand the game, you can add the different packs, you can just play and have fun.
Yeah, do you agree with your old statement of that you said it feels like they're telling you what to do more than why you want to do it in the tutorial?
Yep, and so this is our awards, but we are going to tell you how we feel about the game. So real quick, with Sky Team, I am a person that learns from the why. Don't tell me what I need to do, tell me why. Why do I need to do this? Why would I want this number?
Me too.
And so it was kind of tough when they're telling you everything to do and not the why. Because most games, you play based on what it's doing. So if you don't know what it's doing, then you don't know the why, and it's... Yeah. Anyway, next category.
So next is, what is the best push your luck game we've played? Well, we talked about it, Malem. So there was You Blew It, there was Flip 7, and countless others that we have for push your luck. But this one took the cake because we really enjoy it. It made such an impact when we played it. We didn't play with the expansions yet, though.
It doesn't win most beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
But it's pretty close. Like, those cats are really cool with the galaxy and the ship.
Now, since I think we've talked about this before, but not really much. The game is basically where you are going on a journey trying to go as far as you can with the rocket without crashing, and if you do crash, you want to try and get off to a planet or moon based on what you're trying to score for.
But it's a push your luck because it depends on your dice roll. So you don't know if you can move forward as far as you want. And so you either push your luck and you might crash, or you get off and they get to the comet. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. You got to decide in that moment, am I getting off? Am I risking it? And sometimes you risk it and you lose, and sometimes you risk it and you get to the comet.
And yes, this did not win Best Semi-Co-op, that's not what I meant, because there's not enough that we have. But this is a semi-co-op game where you're all working together, but you all score differently.
Also with an expansion, Blep. Very fun.
And more modules in the original one you're going to get. Like, there's a UFO, there's secret missions, there's
And I love the cat-themed planets. Like the first one is fish, then there's the yarn ball, rubber band.
And if we're going to talk about this, we need to mention the mouse mat as a board.
Yes, very cool mat. I keep calling it like a mouse pad material, but you get to roll it up, roll it out. It's really cool. Very, very cool. And I feel like it's very durable.
Yes.
Like some boards, you get water on it and it goes to crap, or it starts peeling in the corner. Not that board.
And I think you've seen from this award show, we have a variety of different games. The classics, the new ones, the Euro game era.
Duplicates that won
Duplicates.
multiple.
Oh, wait till we get to more duplicates.
All
because,
right.
we didn't do that much.
Next category.
What am I saying? So now we're on to best dexterity game. I know you wanted me to pull out the big version, but I want to show this one, if that's fine. It's Trick Shot Corn Cob. So you may be saying, wait a minute, this isn't a game. Chicken versus hot dog is a game. Not this. Well, this is the solo version of Chicken versus hot dog. And I like it way more. I have made a video of this guy and Chicken versus hot dog if you want to check that out. Might link it in the description.
Is he your favorite flip-em?
Yes, this is my favorite. I am usually good with this guy. I have landed every single flip. Okay, now I'm just.
Has paint chipped off him?
Onto the table? No. In general, yes.
Oh.
Because his eyes are not safe. But otherwise, he's doing pretty good. His suction cup is bigger than those characters. He's actually squishy. And he's very different quality than the other ones. And this is a 2025 game. Technically, I guess.
And it came with an app.
Yes. It does come with an app when you open this part of the box or the display.
It also shows you on the back.
Yeah, when you open this display, you can see in there. It's going to show you. I don't want to do that because it takes a while to show it, but it'll show you the app. It'll show you the same thing, Chicken versus hot dog, the paint chips, and...
So what does dexterity mean for anyone who doesn't know?
Dexterity can mean things you do with your hands, like flipping, flicking. Also, like maybe Jenga is dexterity because it's all about moving your hand carefully, trying to take things out.
Okay.
So yeah, just like hand movement.
Twister.
That is definitely dexterity. Because it's like your skill in movement.
I think that one wins.
Oh, for you, Twister? But we have this one.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, this one wins for me. I have had a lot of fun with this ever since my roommate bought it. It has been a fun character to add on. And he just looks goofy. Like, come on.
Goofy.
And your winner was supposed to be Twister, but you chose this one before, so here you go.
It's hard to tell what's dexterity. Because a lot of games you're using your hands, but, you know, it could be grabbing cards, and so it doesn't count. So I'm not sure. But Ice Cool is without a doubt a dexterity game. You're flicking little penguins across the board. It's like cops and robbers. One person's trying to catch all the penguins. The other penguins are trying to score points and get their fish. If the cop, or whatever it is, if they get all the passports, then they get multiple points. Then it's the other person's turn. Now this one looks like it's won a lot of awards too. So good for them. Yeah, this is just a unique game. I haven't seen anything where you have to flick the little characters. You can try and jump them over. You can get them through.
Yeah, that's
You can ricochet it off a wall. Lots of options.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. If you flick the top of their head, they jump over.
Very cool. I think Twister also wins it. It's just a classic. And I'm kind of good at it. But
I suck at it.
For the sake of not having it here, we will say Ice Cool.
Indeed. So now we're moving on to movies.
Yeah.
So this movie was one of our favorites this year. So it won Best Action, Best Comedy, and Best Animated Movie we've seen in 2025. And that's Zootopia 2.
Such a good movie. I was nervous that, you know, the second wouldn't be as good as the first, but I'd say it was like Frozen 2. Frozen was really good. You're nervous they're going to ruin it in the second? No. it did just as good, if not better. Amazing.
We actually watched it in
Amazing.
theaters, which we did not make a review, but should have gotten one.
It's the best animated. They kept all the same animation. They didn't try a different animation style and ruin it. Best action. Lots and lots of action scenes. I mean, it's about a cop chase.
And best comedy, because of this guy, the horse.
We laughed so many times. We watched it in theaters with our sister and her boyfriend. Oh, our sister, her boyfriend, her boyfriend's sister, and then us. We absolutely loved it. Oh my gosh, and we laughed so much. And on the car ride home, we could not stop talking about it. We were like, I love the snake, I love this little bit, I love that. Such a good movie. If you loved Zootopia 1, screw the end of this review. Go watch Zootopia 2.
Yeah. It is available. I bet it's available digitally now.
And just the storyline. This is a tiny spoiler, so if you don't want spoilers, skip ahead. Just the storyline of the snakes. And how you think, oh, it's a snake, it's bad. Just like the first, oh, it's a fox, it's bad. And then the snakes were the ones who made Zootopia. The coolest thing.
Yes.
The coolest thing.
I'm not trying to be on my phone. I'm not that kind of person.
What did you think?
I think it was a really good movie. It had a lot of good action scenes. Never expected the twist villain. And I just really enjoyed it. I'm glad I did not see FNAF 2 instead of this movie.
Yeah.
Shakira, great job.
I think it was cool that she made another appearance, but I didn't care that much. I was like, oh, Shakira or Gazelle and her backup dancers. I do love the little pop-ins of like Clawhauser, Flash. The therapy was so funny. No, don't eat your partner.
I do want to give another spoiler that was interesting. So spoiler, during the movie they release all of the evil villains, and now they have to catch them all in the third movie.
Yes, so there's gonna be a third. And once again, I'm nervous. Are they gonna ruin it? But we'll have to see. One critique was Judy and Nick didn't have enough romance. We were thinking, okay, they're gonna kiss. Maybe they'll start a family. Which, it is good. It shows, like, how different they are and how that affects their relationship. And they're like, you need to go to therapy. You're not gonna last. Watch how he does this. So yeah, we wish there was a kiss at the end, but it was so sweet. They say, I love you. They talk it through, and
The worst choice.
yeah, and Nick realizes, I'm scared. It's not worth dying for because I don't want you to die. I can't live without you.
The worst choice was what you did with your hair or your ears.
Yes, and they kept all the same voice actors. Amazing. A last little bit, unless you have anything to say. I saw a reel that was like, look at all of the things they added to Zootopia to like accommodate people. Like the little rats have doors their size. The big giraffes have drink systems. Like everything accommodates to the type of animal, the size of the animal. Like if you go into the cooler district, they have the winter walls. If you go into the ocean, they have water that moves them through. Like there's just so many different creative ways that they help that type of animal live a good life, transport, be able to get a drink. It's really cool.
Dude.
And her name was Molly something.
I forgot.
The creator that I saw do it, she's like blind and her name is Molly. It was a really good reel. I loved it.
Indeed. So the best horror movie goes to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now this movie I didn't have the biggest hopes for, but when I watched it I was surprised with how good it was. Because I definitely call it better than the first. And it was fun to watch. I did not watch it in theaters.
Wasn't it more scary than the first?
Yes, it was way scarier. The puppet possession.
Oh no.
I'm not even gonna mention anything else because I'm not calling that a spoiler because what if you don't even know what that means? Anyways, so yes, there were different actors, which Matt Pat, the game theorist, played Toy Bonnie, but his voice is so unrecognizable to the character. Where you can't really hear, like, hello, internet. Sorry. Anyways, I did really enjoy it. It did a lot of new things. Oh my gosh, that character's terrifying. But yes, I did enjoy... I did enjoy the movie. I'm just repeating. I don't know. It won Best Horror because I haven't seen another horror movie, so this one won it.
Yeah, I don't watch horror. I didn't even watch the second because I didn't really care for the first. I'm sorry.
But it's definitely a fan service movie.
And from the reviews I've heard you watch, they're like, it's better than the first, it was scarier, better storyline, and they did keep the same actors and actresses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie that won Best Thriller is Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I did my best to put the poster on there.
This is their third movie,
Yep.
and they finally followed the fans' request of saying, now you don't, because the saying is, now you see me, now you don't. And so, I think this is their last film, so they said, now you don't. Love it. Really good movie. They brought back all the horsemen.
Even the one that was not in the second one.
I was so mad when they did that. I was like, where is she? And I love the little, like, trainee horsemen. I think they were horsemen copies. Like, they were just copying the horsemen. But they were so good that the eye seeked them out, and now they're part of the horsemen. And there's 7, I think.
Yeah, if this gets a 4th movie, that's going to be really interesting to see what they can do now.
So it's thriller, not horror, because it's, like, action elements, a little bit of death or faking death.
Yeah.
And this one was really cool because it, like, told you the secret behind the tricks. So that was pretty cool.
Yes, that was their whole gimmick. It says unlock the illusion. Because the first and second, they just felt like magicians at the times. But this one, they're like, okay, so here's how we did them.
Yes. Because you'd see, like, how the heck did they make, what fell from the sky? Or they froze rain or something?
Yeah.
And then they show us how to do it, and it's like, oh, I guess it's not magic.
I do want to say that, I'm trying to remember. That final trick of, like, all of it uncovered was insane. I would have never come up with that.
Insane. But it was a reuse of what they did, I think, in the first, where it's like the truck pulls in. You think it's the bank, but the bank is already left. It's something like that. Like they're faking that it's the bank, or they're faking that it's a plane, and then they make them confess all their deepest, darkest secrets to the crowd. And they're like, crap.
I think that was the second where they discussed the secrets.
Okay.
We're mixing the first and second.
I don't remember.
Yes, I think this is one of the best out of the 3. But I'd say the first one is still in my heart. The first one really made me enjoy the series.
Can you say a little bit more so I can pick a favorite?
So the first one was like meeting the characters and them, and there's a 5th horseman where they are trying to escape the cops. And then the second one is they're trying to escape a man that they did wrong in the first movie.
Oh, probably the first one.
And then the third one was about new horsemen working with them to pull off a heist.
The first or the third? Yeah, they're just so clever. Like, you can see how much work and training would go into pulling off these heists, and it's crazy. And all the little distractions, like one of the horsemen is the security guard, one is a random person who spills a drink. Like, you don't know they're all working together. You're not supposed to know, but we know.
When you saw in the third movie someone lost their hand in a fake way, did you call it was that person who did that dramatic one in the second movie? Where they're like, I lost my hand in the kitchen! And then she's like, I'm out! Did you think it was her when the old woman was lost a hand?
Yeah.
And they're like, you didn't. Like, you didn't, you shouldn't have. You're bad. Anyways. Though, yeah, they brought back all the characters.
I'm sorry, I don't fully remember that.
Sorry, they brought back all the characters from the previous movies. Now,
it's also cool that the newer horsemen are, like, showing up the old ones. They're like, you're getting rusty. Let me help you undo the door. And he's like, oh, I loosened it for her.
Yeah, now, do you think that the people who are watching the third need to watch the first and the second, or do you think they could enjoy
watch
the third?
all three. Why not?
The second one I wish I could skip, but it does have some major plot points.
To enjoy the third as much as we did, you'd have to love the characters going into it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're like, why do I care? Who are the horsemen? What's the eye?
The third one was probably one of the most mellow, because the first and the second were kind of intense for a thriller. And the third kind of felt more mellow, like not as much danger.
Yes.
The first one, they were against the cops. The second one, the dude literally wants to kill them. And then the third, I'm pretty sure the girl's, or the woman's just like, I want my gem back. Find them.
Oh my gosh, and the twist of that quiet guy being the head leader to the whole thing is insane.
From the first movie?
Third. The quiet guy from Detective Pikachu.
Oh, him. Yeah.
He's like, I wanted my side of the inheritance or whatever.
Okay, I should probably just put spoiler as the timestamp for this entire thing. I didn't know that you were bringing up a spoiler. But the movie came out. I hope you guys have seen it. But yeah, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, winner of Best Thriller. So now we're on to Best Romance Movie, and two won it, but one won it more.
So, yep, there's two, but this is the one, this is the movie, The Life List with Sophia Carson. And it won second place.
I keep showing the editing button, whoops.
So The Life List is basically, I haven't watched it in a while.
For everyone who's still figuring it out.
She made a list when she was younger of everything she wanted to do, and then she just goes and does it. And I think her mom dies, and she says, everything you said on your life list, if you do that before some time, then you'll unlock my inheritance, or like you'll get the money. What's that called? I think it's an inheritance.
Yeah, inheritance.
You'll get the will and all the money if you do these things. And so then there's this guy who walks her through the list, and then she falls in love with, spoilers, then she falls in love with the guy, has a newfound life, and it's all represented like through her mom, and she loved her mom. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful movie.
Yeah, I do want to say I didn't call any romance movies because I don't watch romance.
I did think they would fall in love. Like, it was just a little obvious that they would. But it's a really sweet movie.
And then number one was Regretting You.
Regretting You. This one wins first place because there's multiple romances, but two really good romances going on.
That looks like
So it starts off... It is not.
I know.
So it starts off with the mom story of when she was younger.
Is it spoilers again? Or is this the story of the movie?
Probably spoilers.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, you can
So
go
it's
back to
the
what you were
mom,
saying.
her friend, her sister, and her sister's boyfriend. I think.
Oh, that's McKenna Grace.
No.
I know her from the FNAF movie too.
Her sister, her boyfriend, her and her boyfriend. And she always thought, oh, maybe I wasn't meant to be with this guy. I always liked my friend better. But they both marry, so her sister... So they all know each other. I'm explaining this horribly. And then she has a daughter who finds this nice guy on the side of the road, literally, with a sign. And then the mom finds out that her husband and her sister died, but they were together, so she's like, what's going on? Well, they were having an affair and they were cheating. And so she's like, what? They were cheating this whole time? So then she reconnects with her sister's husband, which is her best friend. They start liking each other. They start realizing it was always us. And so Regretting You, I think, is regretting that she wasn't with her friend. But she makes it very clear throughout the movie, I don't regret you, McKenna Grace. I think that's her name. She doesn't regret her daughter. She doesn't regret marrying the guy and having a kid. Because then she wouldn't have the best thing that happened to her daughter. And just both romances throughout the movie are so sweet. Especially McKenna Grace and... I forgot his name. And the guy. They're just really sweet. They go to the movie together. Every time they help move the sign so that they can get pizza to the area. Just really cute movie all around. And both good romances.
Indeed. I do want to say we missed a category of best company, which Big Potato, we have loved them for a long time. We've played a lot of their games. Yeah.
Best board game company, Big Potato. Most of the time when they make a new game, we buy it. Love it.
Yes.
Love their games. They're colorful, they're fun, little strategy, little... what's it called? Like lie detected?
Deduction. Social
deduction. Yep, little social deduction. Really fun.
Yes.
And always new elements to the games.
Okay, moving on to shows or songs. So now we're on to best shows. My two favorite shows at the moment are both from Glitch Productions, if you know that company, where they're really pushing indie animation.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah. I mean, they are also on Netflix and Amazon Prime.
Awesome.
So, The Amazing Digital Circus is one of my favorites because it's still going and I still enjoy it a lot. Haven't really rewatched the episodes, but it's basically where there are people who are in a circus from a headset who were real people, and now they're going on adventures trying to find the exit to leave.
Nice.
There's a lot of existential crises.
Yes.
There's a lot of crazy moments. Like, the first part, you're like, oh, this is a kid's show. No. But then the more you watch, the more deeper and more existential crisy it gets. Crises. And then there's Murder Drones. I have loved this for a long time. If I ever make a tour of my room and show you my photo frame on my Google Home, it is all Newsy moments. Pictures of Newsy because
Which is Uzi and...
Uzi and N, yes.
Uzi?
Uzi and N, I said that.
Okay.
The two have such fun chemistry. There's a new music video on it, or on the show. There's countless edits. There's the show in general. When it ended, people were thinking, or when there was a music video, people were thinking it was a season 2, and I'm like, no, they're not doing that. He ended the story. He wanted to. But I still enjoy it. It's not a show I'd keep coming back to. The episodes are kind of long, and sometimes it just doesn't really make sense to me. There's a lot going on. And
the one problem I had with the Murder Drone series is just they don't narrate enough. Like, they don't talk about what they're doing, and so you just have to watch and see. And I'd rather more talking, more explaining, than just, oh, now they're in another land and we're supposed to know what that is.
But a big thing that got me into these two shows are the characters and, like, the dynamics and the things they go on. Like, Murder Drones is a horror show, so I enjoy it because I can watch a horror thing without being scared silly. And then there's the Amazing Digital Circus, that is a very fun show that I have not seen a show like it before.
Who's your favorite character?
In each show? It just says Gummy Goo.
Gummy Goo!
Rest in peace. I think my favorite in The Amazing Digital Circus is Pomni or Jax, I believe. And then...
Is Pomni the girl?
The clown, or the jester. The main character that swears in the first episode. And then Murder Drones is, I think, N. Uzi is also a fun character, but N is more funny.
N's my favorite.
N fun.
Is it N the guy?
Yeah, N is the Murder Drone.
Yeah, N's the best.
You cannot escape. You
Jax.
cannot escape Michael Kovac in indie animation. He has voiced so many characters. So yes, your favorite show?
Okay.
3 shows.
Let's cut it.
So what's your number 3 favorite show?
Oh, I wanted to start with one.
Okay, you could start with number one, but...
My number one favorite show for like 3 years now is The Summer I Turned Pretty. I love the cast. I love the story. Jenny Han does an amazing job. I haven't read the books yet, but I'll get to it eventually. Season 1, great. Season 2, great. Season 3, great. Yes, they changed pieces to make Jeremiah look worse, to make Conrad endgame. But no matter how much crap she added to Jeremiah, I still loved him. Gavin Castellano did an amazing job playing him, and I think a lot of people still just love and feel for Jeremiah. They're like, what did Belly and Conrad do? But anywho, really great show. I'd say either season 3 or season 2 is the best. Season 1 is like Belly's young, being introduced to the family. Season 2 is more drama. Season 3 is the most drama. And the longest season. So, I won't even explain what it's about. I've done countless videos of The Summer I Turned Pretty, or go watch it. I love it so much. And I can't wait for the movie. I think it's going to be 2027 or 2028. At first, people were like, oh my gosh, she's going to do a Christmas special and it's going to be out. And she was like, I am not getting this out by Christmas. Stop saying this. So, yeah, the movie will be out in a couple years. Best show. Even with the annoying pieces, she somehow made Conrad redeemable in season 3. I love Belly. Taylor was better. Steven was better. Even Adam was better. Like, any character you hated a lot, she's tried to improve it, I think. Okay. Second favorite show, probably My Life with the Walter Boys. It is about Jackie Howard, who loses her whole family except her uncle, and then has to move in with the Walter family. At first she's like, I don't fit in, I miss my family, and then they start to feel like family, and they support her, and there are like 12 people in the Howard family. There's Will, the oldest, I'm not naming them all, but there's a lot of kids, so she starts to feel like family. Yeah, I think there's only 2 seasons out, which I read the first book. It was really good. It was crazy because I read the book and then I saw the series and I was like, they did a good job. One note about it. I'm sorry, you're like, when is she gonna shut up? One note about it.
One more thing in this video.
One note about it is that season 1 just felt like they tried to copy The Summer I Turned Pretty a lot. And when they stepped away from that and did their own thing in season 2, they shined.
Who's the main
did
role?
So much better. The actor and actress?
Yeah, it looked like Zendaya. Is it not Zendaya?
It is not Zendaya.
Very good actor, though. Could win Actor of the Year.
Nikki Rodriguez, I think.
Mm.
And then there's Ashby something.
Okay, I'll let you move back into it.
Their interviews are pretty good, but not as good as The Summer I Turned Pretty. What was I saying? Oh, season 2, so much better than the first, because it didn't feel like a copy of The Summer I Turned Pretty. It felt like, okay, now they're leaning into the cowboy aspect, and they're adding new love interests. They went a little too hard on making Alex cool. It was like, okay, now he's, I'm saying it, a douchebag. But then he steps out of it, he's like, oh, right, I'm only obsessed with myself. I need to be nice to my friend. What's her name?
I do want to clarify again, we can swear. We're not a kids channel. You could say whatever you want. I do not care.
Okay.
Flurbaderbenheimen.
Flurbaderbenheimen. And then, what else? Oh, they go into this whole thing of, like, I want to expand the coffee shop onto the ranch and make it a whole thing. And then they're like, no, we're not doing that because now the neighbors hate us and you're overdoing it. But they wrap it up in the end. I do think there's going to be a 3rd season because they ended it off, spoiler alert, with another, oh my gosh, I just kissed Alex and now I'm in love with Cole Walter. So it's another love triangle, but I swear to you, it is different and it's really good season 2. Really good season 2.
And your number 3?
Number 3, Ginny and Georgia. This one is a little romance, but mostly like murder mystery. So Georgia has a hard past with her parents weren't good to her. She was basically the main parent to her siblings, and then she went off, joined a gang, lost her husbands, had kids in different states.
I just want to clarify on this show, this sounds like a Disney Channel original. We guarantee you it is not.
It is not. It's Netflix, and I think they have 3 seasons out. It's either 2 or 3.
I believe they have 3, yeah.
Yeah. So the first, really good. Second, good but not as great. Third, amazing. Literally amazing. It was crazy how they actually, like, open up, this sounds weird, but open up all of George's past. They're like, this is what happened. This is why I joined a gang. This is why I poisoned my ex. This is why yeah, she's terrible. She's killed her husbands. She's killed people to stay innocent. She'll do whatever she needs to stay on top.
Okay, we need to move on.
I'm wrapping it up. She's bad, but in the end, she turns herself into jail.
Huh.
She turns herself into jail.
See,
her kids bail her out and get her set free. And so I think if they make another season, it's going to be Georgia's changed. Yes, she has a hard past. Yes, she's made bad decisions. But now she's fine. Anyway, really, really good show. And you see Georgia's life, her son Austin, how he's affected by it. Mostly Ginny, her older daughter. They also go into like how it is being black in a white neighborhood. A lot of heavy themes, mental health, murder, just, yeah. Yeah, it's a good show though. And then last one, I'll just do a little blurb on, I'm sorry, is the Taylor Swift documentary series. I've watched all but the last one. If you like Taylor Swift, and you liked the Eras Tour, and you care to see everything that went into it, watch the series. It shows how much time and thought went into it. It shows a little bit of her with Travis Kelce. It shows how her mom is her main producer. It shows how ever since she was a little girl she wanted to do it. I'm sorry, I'm wrapping it up.
No, I don't know why, but I'm yawning a lot.
You're bored. Okay, and then it also shows, I think my favorite part was like the choreographer's life and her dancer's life. Like there was one dancer that was a guy, and in Are You Ready For It, it was an only girl dance or something, and Taylor was like, yeah, if he wants to dance and he can do it, then he can do it. And he was the first guy to dance for it, but he killed it. Taylor was fine with it, and it just shows how Taylor's become this big because she has all this determination. She made the tour work. It also showed her collab with Gracie Abrams and Sabrina Carpenter. Love it. Really good show. Okay, and The Summer I Turned Pretty is my favorite because it's the best. Alright.
That's like saying my favorite is Burger King because it's a place.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so next is Best Song Artists, because we could try and clarify another one, which I will do my best.
I will let you start because I just rambled for probably 20 minutes.
So I have chosen No, I'm kidding. I've chosen Benson Boone. He is a new artist, I feel like, because he doesn't have that many songs. He has 3 albums, and I think maybe, I don't know how many songs.
He's not my top 3 because I listen to more female artists, but I 1,000% agree. Benson Boone is doing amazing. His old songs were hits. His new songs are hits. Even Moonbeam Ice Cream is somehow good. When they were like, what if we put Moonbeam Ice Cream?
That's mystical magical.
Mystical icicle.
Mystical magical. Mystical icicle.
Mystical magical.
I'm out. No.
No. Continue.
So, I do enjoy a lot of Benson Boone songs. Literally, I've listened to, I think, every single one, and I enjoy all of them. I'm more of a fan of his beat ones than the low mellow, sentimental ones, usually. Which is why one of my favorite songs from him is like Mr. Electric Blue, Wanted Man.
I just learned how good Mr. Electric Blue is.
But the one that I've probably listened to the most for now is Wanted Man. I love it.
What did I
Mr.
tell you
Electric
my
Blue.
favorite was?
I think yours was Mr. Electric Blue. I don't know. Is yours like In the Stars? Do you appreciate his old ones or his new ones?
In the middle. They're not fully new and they're not fully old.
I'm just going to say Beautiful Things is not one of my favorites.
No.
It is overplayed.
Not at all.
You'll become one of the most overplayed artists of all time. That's all I've ever wanted. Yeah!
Benson Boone, we sold all of our money for Moonbeam ice cream.
That's all a reference to Mr. Electric Blue.
Funny.
The music video.
I can't remember my favorite song from Benson Boone, but I tend to like more lyrical, beautiful meaning songs, but some just hit so good that it becomes a favorite and it doesn't have to mean anything. Like Moonbeam Ice Cream, Mystical Magical, Mr. Electric Blue. Like
Any
it just
Michael
sounds
Jackson
so
song.
good that you can't stop singing it no matter what it means.
Wanted Man, I had the most of his songs I had the most moments in that song where I'm like, wait, that's what he's saying? You gotta pronunciate better.
I heard Wanted
Like Rock and Rock Queen.
Woman Man.
I heard Rock and Rock Queen. It's Rock and Roll Queen.
What the hell? A rock and roll queen.
You wake, you want like a rock and roll queen. You got
I heard Woman Man instead of Wanted Man.
Yeah, he's definitely got way away with words.
But he's a great artist. He's on the younger side and he's just killing it. Keeps making out.
Making out.
Keeps coming out with great songs. I think he's Christian.
He doesn't swear
He does
in his songs, but I
backflips.
don't know if he's Christian.
He's cool. He's pretty humble, I think. And I've seen how he interacts with fans, which is awesome. Alright, any other favorite artists you want to talk about?
I guess Black Griffin, but that's more of a smaller noise. Okay. Once again, supporting the indie animation group. Except for FNAF. I don't think FNAF... No, FNAF is an indie game.
Okay, so my favorites are Sabrina Carpenter. I mean, she won best album, best playlist, best hit song, best pop album. Like, she won so many awards, and she deserved it.
Collab with Taylor Swift.
Collabed with Taylor Swift. Collabed with Charlie Puth. I love Charlie Puth. That's not even a this year thing.
Though, even though Benson Boone is there, I am a big fan of his 2025 album. Isn't it Young American Heart? Or American Heart?
Maybe.
Anyway.
Okay. So yeah, Sabrina Carpenter, I got a fan book on her this Christmas. I bought her CD. I watched her from Disney Channel. I've just loved her in every stage. I won't lie, her first beginning music I didn't listen to. I started listening when she released Sue Me, and then Emails I Can't Send. So I'm not fully OG, but I do love Sabrina Carpenter.
I do understand your love. I just can't get into how inappropriate the songs can tend to be. Even the Christmas song, you still made it too inappropriate.
Yeah. It's just such a girly thing. It's woman empowerment, I feel like.
And men treating women in a way, which we are not.
Yeah, and then, okay, next favorite, Taylor Swift. Love Taylor Swift. Once again, I listened to her on the radio when I was younger. I heard, Red, Look What You Made Me Do, some of those, and then now, when she released, I can't think. And then The Summer I Turned Pretty really brought me back to Taylor Swift, and I heard a ton of her songs. Love them so much. They're perfect for the show. And now I've heard the Tortured Poets Department and the Life of a Showgirl. Which she absolutely nailed it on Life of a Showgirl. I won't lie, Tortured Poets Department was like, what is she doing? This is black and white. This doesn't feel Taylor. And then the Life of a Showgirl, like 90% of the songs are really good and clever. And she's back in her romance pop era. I love it.
Rock pop.
Rock pop. And then, yeah, on that note, I've watched the Eras Tour. I watched the little documentary on the making of the Eras Tour. She's just such a big sensation. And then to throw in one more name, I really liked a few of Gracie Abrams' songs. Just the ones that have trended, like That's So True.
Feather?
That's Sabrina
No,
Carpenter.
yeah, that's Sabrina. Never mind.
So yeah, a few of Gracie Abrams' songs in the same sense of like
Is Snap
feeling
by Gracie
lyrics and I might snap. No, I can't remember who that is. But yeah, those are my main artists. Favorite artists.
Yeah.
You're like, we need to end this video.
And that's going to wrap up the award show. Thank you for a lovely 2025.
Yes.
This was our most
Thank you.
This was our most posted year.
And I am so sorry for how long I've rambled on my favorites, but we'll see how this video goes, and if we're back for another award show next year.
To editing Caleb, good luck trying to put timestamps in this video.
Good luck. And comment down below any favorites you want us to know. Your favorite movie, favorite show, favorite flavor of ice cream for this year. Anything you'd like to share, we'd love to read.
Note there were a lot of board games that didn't make it because we didn't want to do best party game, best strategy. Too many out there.
And have a great new year.
See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.